Hello, hello, Taurus. My name is Haley. If you are new here, my spirit name is Soaring Heart Woman, and this is going to be a reading for August 2024, a general reading. Before I get into the cards, I do have a channeled message, and it is actually really fun. I really like this energy, Taurus. This is all about being wild. Being wild, getting excited for life again, seeking the wild, the untamed places. This is an untamed energy. It's an out there energy. It's really exciting, which is super awesome for Leo season. Um, there's this, excuse me, I could barely speak there for a second. Okay. So there's this energy of just being out in nature and being free and being untamed. And there's also this energy of containment within the psyche by doing that, right? So there's this energy of understanding and capability, being in self, soul self, by being untamed and in the wild is kind of what I'm hearing, is in untamed and in the wild. Our most authentic self and encounters can be messy. They can be without a set path or a prescribed path kind of thing. It's very unknown, and we just kind of have to be in comfort in that untamed wild space that is us. And so this energy is very eccentric in some cases, creative. It's a way of kind of kiboshing conformity. It's finding comfort in the rebelliousness. Daring to explore our own inner wild, our inner untamed wildness, which is very, very interesting, Taurus. So let's get into your cards. We'll see what comes out. I'm very excited. This is a really fun energy. I just feel refreshed and untamed. Like, just, I keep picturing wolves running and horses running and just this like untamed freedom. Freedom to be authentically myself. It's very interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of creativity this month, so if you are feeling engaged in creative pursuits, I highly, highly suggest it. King of Cups. Interesting. That is beautiful. King of Cups, emotion, emotional maturity, intelligence, emotional intelligence. This King of Cups has his foot in the water. He is in control. He is controlling the waters. He's keeping the waters calm. That's emotions, keeping your emotions calm. Putting yourself into situations and things creatively that are emotionally fulfilling for you, that you are emotionally engaged in. And there's this piece of wilderness, like maybe the body of water is super important to you right now, Taurus. This is energy of fluid movement, soft movement, which is a beautiful balance in reality, because in this particular picture, the King of Cups, the waters are calm, and yet coming into the energy, there is this untamedness. Water can be calm, and then in the next instant, it can be raging. And that is what is so interesting about this energy, is this untamed, authentic piece of who you are that is actually bringing you inner peace, that is actually bringing you inner calm. Rewild yourself, I heard. Rewild yourself. Yeah, some of you definitely have to spend some time in nature. Some of you, this is just creative expression. So if you like to paint or draw or bead, sew, the Fool, new beginnings. Oh, and I said sew, and she's got this beautiful dress. This Fool card has butterflies, transformation. Yeah, something is changing. Something is new. New creative pursuits that are emotionally fulfilling. You know now what is going to bring you peace. You know what is going to bring you excitement, and that is being truly your authentic self. And for some of you Taurus, like, I strongly feel for some Taurus that are in the collective and that I'm connecting to, you have a lot of wild sides in, so check your other signs in your chart, but I am definitely feeling this like rebellious, wild, like excitement kind of energy, and possibly air I'm hearing, because this is a very like flowy movement. Could be water, but I am picking up a lot of air, because part of this feeling is almost, some would say or see it as ungrounded, but it's not for you. It's not, because what you are doing is you're creating a space for you and others around you to be so completely and so intensely themselves and authentically themselves, and creating space, and yeah, you're creating space to explore your own wild nature, and because you're doing that, you're allowing others to do that around you. They're going to look at you, and there are going to be some that are be like, wow, that's really ungrounded, or oh my gosh, like, don't do what Taurus is doing. But those aren't your people, and they can just go away. But there are people that are going, wow, they're really doing it. That's so fun. I want to do something. That thing that I've been thinking about doing for the last like 20 years, I'm going to do it because Taurus is doing it, because they're doing what they want to do. And they don't really care that society is like, oh. And then all of a sudden it's going to be normal. Like you are a trendsetter. You're a trendsetter, Taurus. Right now, it's Leo season. You are a trendsetter. You are creating that new dress, that new style. You don't care. You don't care what anyone says. You're gonna do it. For some of you, okay, I am really strongly picking up this sewing, styling thing. So if you are like into fashion, or you style or do anything like that, start wearing your outfits. Start styling and wearing them, or get your friends to put yourself out there, because it's going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference in your world. Trust me. Trust me. There will be some people that are like, oh, that's not what's in style. You're right. It's not yet, but it will be, because you're doing it. The world. Yeah. Whatever this is, whatever your wildness, your untamed creativity, your untamed thought process, it is creating shifts and changes. The World card has the butterflies, the transformation. It's pretty much the same. It's the same woman. You have the Fool at the beginning, and she has a small necklace, and she's taking a leap of faith. Then you have the World card. That's the end of the cycle. And she's sitting on top of the world with all the butterflies, and her necklace is bigger. She has more heart space. She has more care. She has built a life that she loves and appreciates and has passion for. The King of Cups has Lotus in his card as well as the World. This brings into understanding that it's been a challenge, or it may be a challenge, to come out of the waters and out of yourself and be authentically who you are, and naturally yeah, I'm just hearing naturally wild. You're not meant to fit in, and you're not meant to be contained. You're not meant to be civilized, or as social society considers civilized. You know, some of you might be very blunt or harsh in your words sometimes, or just brutally honest. Just brutally honest. You have no time for fluff. You have no time for lies or anything like that. You're just brutally honest. And people are going to appreciate your candor. Just her destination. Maybe some of you are going on a trip into wilderness, like a retreat or a ceremony of sorts, to reconnect. Five of Swords. Yeah. You're tired of not being yourself. You're tired of not being who you truly are. You're tired of letting other people dictate how you will be based on fear, based on the repercussions. Most people, most children, lose their wild or feral, untamed side of themselves as they get older, to conform to society's rules and expectations, for fear of being left out, fear of being alone, fear of getting hurt. All of those things control society. And this is something that you are breaking free of, Taurus. You are setting an example. You are setting a new way. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. This is your connection to your soul and yourself. Connecting to your untamed place. For some of you, I am feeling you are going on a retreat. You're going out into maybe it's just camping, but it's going to feel rejuvenating like a retreat would. Yeah. The Five of Cups. This is so beautiful. This is grieving the loss of what. That's up to you. I just heard. What I was going to say was it's the grieving process of past, present, and future. 3 cups are in the water. Past, present, and future. It's grieving the possibilities. It's grieving what happened, or rather what could have been if you had stayed in a rewild state or a untamed state. Grieving that aspect or that life. Oh, well, it could have been this. Oh, well, it could have been that. And it wasn't supposed to. How things happened, unfortunately, good or bad, led you to the point of being able to truly understand and and love the aspects of your untamed, authentic nature, and has allowed you to now navigate that and to fully integrate that into your life. For some of you, your psychic abilities are coming online. I just saw third eye, like a beam coming to the third eye, and like a spark. Interesting. This nature, this camping, spending time in nature is going to activate some pretty beautiful and strong gifts that you have. Temperance, yeah. Alchemical mixture. The right amount of fire, the right amount of water will create steam. Or in this case, and in this card, a rainbow. It is mixing chemicals or ingredients to make something. Mixing nature with your spirit. Mixing nature with your spirit, with your psyche. Creating and opening these gifts up. This wildness, this intensity. It is very intense. Some of you might have or have been told that you have a very intense gaze or intense eyes. I feel the intensity of the eye. I'm hearing down to my soul. So somebody might have said that your gaze is intense and it feels like you know them down to their soul, or like you can see things. It feels like you know that, like they say to you that your gaze is super intense and it's uncomfortable because it feels like they can't hide anything from you. You know them down to their soul. And this is a gift that is being opened up, reconnected with, charged, intensified in this time frame. 7 of Cups. This one's an interesting one. I like that. Okay, so she's riding the dragon, and the dragon has 4 cups in each claw, or well, 1 cup in each claw, so that's 4. He has 1 on the tip of his tail, and then there's 1 cup being flown up. Oh, sorry, my mistake. He has 1 cup in each front claw and 1 cup in both the back legs. So there's only 3 there. 3 on the ground, 3 in the air with the dragon. Balance. But then you see the fairy or the spirit bringing the 4th cup to the maiden sitting on the dragon's back. Yeah. Your last chakra that needs to open will open in order for these gifts to come out, which is your 3rd eye. You're already connected with your 7th chakra. your intuition, your connection to soul, that is there. That is open. That is available to you. This is where this untamed, wild authenticity is and coming from. You're connected to Creator and you're connected to the spirit world. But your third eye is opening further, or reopening, reconnecting. For some of you, you might have pushed it away because it was scary. You knew things. And it terrified you because it terrified others. King of Pentacles, you're not afraid anymore. You're grounded. You're stable. You understand. I'm being drawn back to the fashion. So for some of you who are very interested in fashion and do a lot of sewing it creatively, your spirit, your psychic abilities come through your creativity, your clothing, your sewing. If you don't sew, but this will come through any creative pursuit. But it's what grounds you. It's what keeps you balanced and grounded. But this is where you receive downloads, is through your creativity. Whatever that looks like. If it's painting, if it's sewing, if it's whatever, singing, dancing. Whatever your creative pursuit is, or create, whatever you create, that's when you're receiving downloads. That's when you're getting psychic intuition. Pay attention to what you're receiving when you do these things. Pay attention to your thought process when you are creating, because it will show you things. Important things, I'm hearing. You're a trendsetter for people. You're being shown trends, and you're being shown things from another timeline, from spirit world, that are going to enhance, grow, expand where we are. Interesting. Okay, I was just I've been scratching since starting this reading, and so for some of you, you might get a tick. Not like an actual tick animal, like a bug. What I mean is you'll have something that will alert you to your ability, your psychic piece. So for some of you, when you're receiving downloads and you're receiving this piece, you'll be itchy. You'll scratch your head, or you'll scratch, or you'll do whatever. For some of you, it'll be another kind of tick where it's like, you start sneezing, or you feel, I just heard queasy. Yeah, some of you will feel it in your body. Tingles, itching, anything like that. These are, pay attention, because you're being shown something. You're being, this is guides and creator. Your guides and creator trying to communicate with you. 9 of Wands. You are not alone, even though it is hard. How many people can sit with a lion on the top of the hill and be comfortable, completely comfortable, and feel protected and not burdened by everything going on around them? People feel that way when they know that they are protected and being and are with Creator and spirit guides, however you want to identify them. This speaks to the wildness the untamed nature of it. You can be completely and authentically yourself, Taurus. You can be so completely wild and untamed and authentically yourself because you are protected. You have Creator and your guides protecting you at every turn. And even though sometimes things are hard, you know they have your back. They have your back. And this knowledge and understanding that they've got you allows you to explore. Allows you to explore more of your own wild, untamed way. Which then allows others to do it as well. It's a whole, it's a ripple effect. I just saw somebody skipping a stone. It's a ripple effect. You know that Creator and spirit guides have your back. And you're willing to do the thing. Wow. Yeah, Taurus, so don't be afraid. Rewild yourself. Rewild yourself. Just go out, be untamed, be wild, be totally and completely authentically yourself. Explore who that is. Explore yourself. Explore your own wildness. And take comfort in knowing that you are protected and guided. Don't conform. Don't allow your creativity to conform to what everyone else wants. Yeah. Justice. Yeah. Wow. Death at the bottom. Let that go. Wow. I'm just taking it all in. All right, Taurus, if these messages resonated with you, be sure to like the video and comment below. Even a little heart emoji is fantastic. I love to hear when it resonates for people. You can also tell me your story. I love to listen and I'd love to build a supportive community. So do it. I will read every comment, or I do read every comment, and I try to respond to every comment as best I can. And with that, I will let you all go. All my love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.